This is breaking news on WDSU.
Right now, police are investigating a quadruple shooting in the 7th Ward.
Yeah, they say 4 people were shot. It was near North Roman Street, Roman and St. Bernard Street. One of the victims died at the scene while another died at the hospital.
We have team coverage tonight. We begin with WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor, who's live at the scene, and the identity of one of the victims killed has been confirmed. Shay.
Jada and Stella, the scene is now clear, but just some hours ago, there was a lot of police activity in this area. We're told the shooting happened in front of this tree that you see there on your screen. Now, this is apparently where 4 men were sitting relaxing when a white pickup truck drove by and gunfire erupted. Witnesses say it sounded like a war zone, at least 30 to 40 rounds. One man died on scene, the other on his way to the hospital. Now, witnesses tell me one of the men who died was a well-known second liner in the area. The other, the family of the other man who died confirmed his name as Pharrell Davis. I'm told that he was also well-known and loved in the community. Both families tell me the men would frequent this area and hang out from time to time. We do not know why this happened, but as you can imagine, a lot of people are in shock by what all went down, including the owner of Vaucresson Sausage Company. It's been in business over 200 or over 100 years, doing business as usual today when they heard lots of gunfire. Take a listen.
It's unfortunate. Whoever did this, it's unfortunate. I don't know what beef you may have had, but you don't realize how you affect an area for a period of time and how it's viewed by the general populace. We don't need this.
It's a shame that we have to experience this violence in this time of day. We need to more come together than be separate apart. You just got to pray for the people and their families.
A lot of somber people here on scene earlier today. I'm going to toss things over to my colleague, Jonah Gilmore, who joins us live from about a mile away where that vehicle was found earlier this afternoon. Jonah?
And Shay, that vehicle has since been taken away. The scene here is now clear, but about 2 hours ago, there was a heavy police presence. That truck was taken away just before 4 p.m. this afternoon. We're told that truck was found here near North Tontian Port moments after that fatal shooting. Now, police believe 2 people were inside the truck, and right now there's no word on who they are or where they might be. I spoke with someone that lives in the area. He says he had no idea what happened until he saw police.
I was surprised, but like I said, people dump calls here all the time, and down this street and down this street.
Now, there is a $5,000 Crime Stoppers reward. Anyone with information is asked to call 822-1111. Reporting live in the 8th Ward, Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.